some of you in this room, you need to remember. You need to remember the doors that God has opened. You need to remember the prayers that God has answered. You need to remember the deliverance from addiction that God has brought into your life. You need to remember the season of grace that he has given you. You need to remember how God is moving. Because some of us have forgotten, haven't we? And we've started to drift. Not all at once. But slowly, quietly. And today you need to hear this. The God of heaven is crying, I have not abandoned you. You are not too far gone. You are my beloved, and I bought you at a price. And some of us, the conviction goes a little bit deeper. Because there are teachers and parents and grandparents and counselors and doctors and lawyers and people who have influence in children's lives right now in the room. And you understand that if you don't pass on the stories of faith, if you don't teach them the rhythm of remembrance, that they won't know what God has done. And they're watching your life. Not just your words, but your actions. Do you do what you say, and do you say what you mean, and do you actually do it? I recently read a study that children who grow up in church and have marginally connected parents that are lukewarm in their faith, are leaving the church at a rate of 78% when they turn 18. These are kids that grew up in church, attended 3 times a month, were in youth group, went through Sunday school, went through confirmation, and at a rate of 78%. Because you and I aren't living the faith. Church, we've got to do better.